Jenny, what fascinates me about great literature, a single subplot can challenge everything we think we know about human suffering and redemption. That's precisely what we find in the Brothers Karamazov through the story of a sick child named Ilyusha.
JW. That's such an interesting entry point into this complex narrative. What really strikes me is how this illness stems from something so relatable, a child trying to defend his father's honor.
Well, what makes it even more compelling is how Dostoevsky uses this personal tragedy to tackle one of humanity's most significant philosophical questions. Why do innocent people suffer? Through Ilyusha's story, we're not just reading about a sick child, we're exploring the very foundations of faith and morality.
Hmm. And the timing of this subplot is so deliberate, coming right after Ivan's famous rebellion against God.
Exactly. And here's what's fascinating about that placement. Dostoevsky takes Ivan's theoretical argument about innocent suffering and gives us this deeply personal, emotional story that forces us to confront these ideas in real human terms. It's like he's saying, don't just think about these questions, feel them.
You know what really gets me? The way this illness completely transforms the community around Ilyusha is remarkable. Can you talk more about that social impact?
Oh man, that's exactly where this story becomes so powerful. You've got this sick room that becomes this incredible leveling ground. Social class, education, wealth, none of it matters anymore. Everyone's just trying to help this suffering child. And look at someone like Kolya Krasotkin. He starts as this arrogant young bully, but ends up experiencing this profound moral awakening through his involvement with Ilyusha.
The way you describe that transformation reminds me of how masterfully Dostoevsky handles character development. It's not just about individual change, though.
No, and here's what's really crucial to understand through Ilyusha's illness. Dostoevsky is showing us how suffering can actually create these unexpected bonds between people. Like take Captain Snegiryov, this man who's already been publicly humiliated, now watching his beloved child suffer. The way other characters respond to his pain tells us so much about human nature.
Let's dig deeper into that father son relationship for a moment. There's something uniquely heartbreaking about their dynamic.
Well, what makes it so devastating is how their love for each other becomes both their greatest strength and their greatest vulnerability. The captain tries so hard to maintain his dignity while watching his son slip away. It's this beautiful, terrible illustration of how deep love makes us susceptible to profound suffering.
That observation about love and vulnerability really hits home. How do you think this connects to the novel's larger themes about collective responsibility?
That's where Dostoevsky's genius really shines through. He shows us how our actions have these ripple effects we might never anticipate. The initial bullying, Dmitri's treatment of the captain, and all these seemingly isolated incidents contribute to this child's suffering. It's like he's saying, look, we're all connected, whether we like it or not.
So, if we think about modern readers encountering this story today,
Right? These themes are incredibly relevant now, whether we're talking about bullying, social inequality, or how communities respond to tragedy. Dostoevsky's insights still ring true. And what's really powerful is how he refuses to offer easy answers. Instead, he shows us the complexity of human nature through characters who are neither wholly good nor wholly bad.
That nuanced approach to morality really sets this story apart, doesn't it?
Absolutely right. And here's what I find most profound about it. Ilyusha's illness shows how suffering can lead to spiritual and moral awakening, not because suffering itself is good, but because our response to it can transform us and our communities in unexpected ways.
JW, that's such a powerful observation about transformation through suffering. Where do you see hope in this story?
Well, Jenny, what's remarkable is how Dostoevsky balances tragedy with possibility. Even in this heart wrenching situation, we see genuine human connection and growth. The way the boys rally around Ilyusha, how Kolya learns humility, how Alyosha guides others toward compassion. It suggests that while we can't eliminate suffering, we can find meaning in how we respond to it. And maybe that's the most important lesson for us today.